Hello everyone. Now we are discussing after flip-flops. Now we are discussing about registers. So registers are the group of flip-flops where each flip-flop is capable of storing one bit of information that we discussed earlier. That combination circuit have no memory, sequential circuit have one bit of memory. So registers are the combination circuits, and these are prepared with the help of flip-flop. So a n-bit register is a group of n flip-flops. The basic function of a register is to hold information in a digital system and make it available to the logic elements of the computing process. A register is a group of binary cells suitable for holding binary information. A group of cascaded flip-flops used to store related bits of information is known as a register. A register is a very small amount of very fast memory that is built into a CPU in order to speed up its operation by provoking quick access to commonly used values. So we discussed that flip-flop is storing one bit in a memory, and it is used for that bit can toggle either 0 or 1 q or q bar. To increase the storage capacity in terms of number of bits, we have used a group of flip-flop. Such a group of flip-flop is known as the register. So if we need to store more than one bit of memory, we are using the registers. The binary data is a register can be moved within a register from one flip-flop to another. The registers that allow such data transfer is called shift register. So when we are moving a data from one flip-flop to another, so we are using the shift registers. So there are simple four modes of the operation of a shift register: serial in, serial out, SISO, serial in, parallel out, SIPO, parallel in, serial out, PISO, parallel input, parallel out, PIPO. So you can see on the video that we are using serial in, that means one input, one output, SISO, many input, one output, PISO, many input, one input, many output, SIPO, many input, many output, PIPO, that is parallel in, parallel out. Okay. So applications of registers. Now basically we are using registers in temporary storage, data transformation, data manipulation, and in the counters. So what is serial in, serial out? So as you can see in the diagram, that we have four flip-flops, serial in and serial out. So we get one input and final one output, but each flip-flop has two outputs, q and q bar. One input in first output, and all the flip-flops is clock pulse. So we are sending clock pulse to each flip-flop. So serial in, serial out shift register can be constructed by using D flip-flop. So when we are having only one input, so either we have to use D flip-flop or we have to use T flip-flop. This type of shift register accepts data serially. That means one bit at a time, and produces stored information on its output serially. Okay, so here four flip-flops are cascaded, and each one is storing one bit and sending it to another. So we have D flip-flop, and Q is the output, which is identical to the D input, except the one pulse time delay. That is the property of D flip-flop, delay flip-flop. That means it will take one clock pulse to transfer the bit to next flip-flop. So for example, consider all these stages are reset and a logical input 1011 is applied to the serial input line connected to a stage A. To see the below table that how the data shifted from one flip-flop to another and finally get the output from D flip-flop. So this is the operation going to be held when the SISO shift register work. So initially 0000, that means QA, QB, QC, QD. That means four output of four different flip-flops. So serial output will be 0, then one clock pulse will be added, so it will be delayed. So delayed, that means 1 0 0 0 0. Then again for second clock pulse 1 1 0 0, then again 0 1 1 0, then 1 0 1 1, and finally will get the output 0 0 0 0 and 1. After fourth clock pulse we get first input after next three clock pulse and complete input 1 0 1 1, which we feed at flip flop, and A will out from flip flop D. Okay, so now we discuss about, in next class we'll discuss about serial in, serial parallel out. So till then you can study this, and if you have any query you can ask.